All right, look at that periodic function. We got the wavy looking thing like we've seen a few times before, and we were being asked to find the period, the amplitude, and the value of y when x equals, stop it. All right, so the period. What is the period? Well, the period is the x value distance that it takes for a function to repeat. So you take a look at your graph, you pick any two spots where you see it repeating. So the obvious ones are usually at the very tippy top or the very bottom. And then you find out that this happens at 1 and this happens at 4. And so, I'm sorry, this happens at 5. So I'm accidentally giving away my answer. And you have to find out the distance between 1 and 5. So simple math, 5 minus 1 is 4. The period is 4. Now I chose these points. I could have chose the bottom. I could have chose middle points. As long as you find out where they definitely repeat, you're in good shape. The amplitude is half of the total height. So similarly, we find the maximum height, which is 5. We find the minimum height, which is 1. And we take half of its difference. So half of 5 minus 1 is going to be half of 4, which is going to be 2. Okay, it's half of the total height. Now we need to find the value of y when x is 67. I'm not saying it. So what you do is you divide, well, you take your period, right, which is 4. And you see how many times it goes into 67, and then use that remainder to tell you where it would be if it was 67. Okay, so 4 goes into 6 once. 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract, you get 2. Bring down the 7. 4 goes into 27 6 times. 6 times 4 is 24. Minus, then you got a remainder of 3. So what we just did there is the remainder of 3 tells you where this graph would be had you gone all the way out to 6, 7. So at 3, we're at the very bottom. So the value of y would be 1. That's how you do it. Still not saying the number the way you want me to. It'll probably get me some likes, maybe a subscription here or there, but I'm not going to say the number and do the hand thing. I'm not your puppet. 6, 7.